So this isn't a situation I expected to be at 33, but I lost my job since December last year. So I've been out of work since 5 or 6 months now. I recently just got a job which starts in August, but last week I got a letter saying that my tenancy agreement ends in September and basically the landlord wants me out. So that gives me 1 month's pay until then. So yeah, I'm pretty stressed. I've actually lost 5, 6 kilos of body weight, and as a gym rat, like I train every day, and just see the strength just zap away because of lack of sleep and not probably eating as much as I should be. Yeah, it's been tough, and I wanted to make this video to make myself accountable. And I'm not asking for sympathy, but if other people are going through a bad time, they may be able to watch this video and maybe it can relate to my experiences, because in the UK at the moment the job situation is pretty bad. The amount of unemployed is really high. People are struggling to find work, and that's evident from the job centre. Some of the job centres are going on strike, and when I walk in the building, literally the building is breaking apart. There's wires hanging from the roof, and the guys working there look absolutely shattered. So yeah, it's tough. But one thing I wanted to highlight in this video was what's getting me through. I mean, yes, you can see I haven't slept much, and I have this habit where I bite my lip when I'm stressed. So these things look shredded right now. So yeah, it's been really tough. I speak to some people about my situation, and like the guys at the job centre or some people in the gym or whatever, and they go, yeah, like we don't know, like how are you coping? Because the other problem with being unemployed and having no money is that you can't really go out, you can't really socialize, you can't like going to the gym for me is a luxury that I really can't afford. As I say, I'm in massive debt. Like I can't be going anywhere really. I can barely afford to eat. Like the universal credit pay doesn't pay for the rent alone. So combining all my bills, it's not even covering half of what I need to pay to survive, right? So I've been juggling debts around. Anyway, my point is that the only way you can survive by doing something like this, and I don't think this is very common knowledge, I don't know, but you have to be so disciplined and you have to set routines. Make sure your where you live is clean. Like the Jordan Peterson thing, make your bed in the morning. I think it's like a military guy said it anyway. That resonates so true when you've got essentially a lot more free time. But that free time isn't good time, by the way. It's not like you're on holiday. It's stress constantly. And I feel like people need to be kept busy in general, whether that's building your career, whether it's learning new skills, whether it's improving yourself, or even just playing video games. Keep busy or socializing. If you don't do any of those things, then it's just quiet. It's just like you just sat in your flat doing nothing. That is hell. And I think that's why prisons, for example, are really are tough places to be, because obviously you're isolated, right? Anyway, I digress. But so again, and I think a lot of people are going through mental health issues right now, especially with the current job climate, and there's lack of empathy between like men and women and all that. But my point is that for this video anyway, which I am going on a massive rant, so this is going to require some editing. Yeah, accountability. Do something every day. Work out, have an eating schedule, sleep schedule, and apply for as many jobs as you can. Thing is, from what I did is I spun up a spreadsheet and I applied for like 20 jobs a day. It was from 100, but I was advised by the job centre to sleep. I wasn't sleeping. Like I'd have 1 or 2 hours a day, a night sleep. Right now I'm doing 6 or 7, which is really good, but the hours in which I wake up is terrible. Anyway, apply for jobs every day. Try and get a good sleep routine. Get all these routines really set in play, and I've been getting interviews around once a week, maybe twice a week, and I've had about 12 to 15 interviews. I've only just landed a job offer which I've accepted. It's a really cool job as well, actually. I mean, I'm an atheist, so I don't really believe in God, but someone's looking out for me when literally I've been kicked out as of September, and I've got a job to start in August. Like, it's so coincidental, it's quite scary. But anyway, got a job, and so my life can then get kick-started again. But my point in this video is that you can't give up. No one's going to look after you. No one's going to take care of you. And when shit hits the fan, you need to clean it up. And it's a mess. It's not easy. And it's so easy just to accept it and go through this tunnel of misery and get depressed and just struggle. And I have struggled, and it's so easy just to give up. But I don't know what keeps me going, to be honest. But I know that if I don't try and do something every day, whether it's go to the gym, look for work, um, learn new skills. Like I'm making YouTube videos right now. I'm learning how to edit, how to do all these really cool things. But I feel like if you don't do that, you get all these people that are getting real bad mental health issues because they might have that job, but they're not doing anything afterwards. They don't have any routines. They don't, they might live in not cleaning up after themselves, or they're not, you know, doing something that makes them valuable in society. And in the UK, it's getting bad. They're getting so many people that are unemployed. Some people that don't see the point in doing anything because it is also bloody hard. Like I'm lucky to get a job, and I'll be looking at a house share in September. And I don't know, perhaps most 33-year-olds do have a house by now. Perhaps they do have a rental or whatever. But for me, it's not the case. I've tried getting in a place by myself, but as soon as you lose that job, thing is, how can you save money as well when the rates are so high? Like I managed to save money, but that money all went straight away when I lost my job. It's that I'm fucked money basically, and it's all gone to survive, and I've still managed to accrue all that debt. So it's not easy, especially if you're living alone. You don't have someone to pay halves with, right? Which is why house shares are really good. But that's my rant. I'm going to edit this so it makes a bit more sense, I guess. Hope that makes sense. Cheers.